German welterweight Jose Napoles won the world title in April 1969 and quickly set about establishing himself as one of the finest champions of the division.
Jose Napoles was the world welterweight champion, originally from Cuba. He based himself in Mexico. He met all the very best of that time, including Emile Griffith, won the title from Curtis Cokes, but then he met a very determined challenger in Ernie Lopez.
Lopez got this title chance by knocking out Hedgeman Lewis in the 10th round back in October.
Jose Napoles was a really well-schooled fighter. He proved to be one of the great welterweight champions of all time. He was very dominant in fights in Europe, fighting the likes of John Strace and people like that. He was a real force in the division for many years, and even moved up to middleweight to fight Carlos Monzon.
Napoles had outboxed the great Emile Griffith in his previous fight, and he's determined to do the same to Lopez.
Oh, left hand from Napoles. Lopez got through with the left to the body, and he was caught by a perfect little left counter from Napoles. He's been stunned. I think he's all right. But you saw the blinding hand speed of Jose Napoles there. Well, anxious times now for Lopez, who started so well. And he's bravely coming forward. But Mantequilla, Jose Napoles, in round one, has his man down, and is now looking to go in there and loading big bombs, and he's looking to take Lopez out. Oh, another good right hand from Napoles. Full credit though for Lopez. He's not taking a backward step. I'm not sure how wise that is. He's getting in there and looking to trade with Napoles, looking to macho it out. And a dramatic opening round, and Napoles has his man down. And from then on the pattern was established. Napoles scoring points, picking up the rounds, and here we go into round 9. Jose Napoles, the defending champion, on the right-hand side of the picture, in control, with the one knockdown in the opening round, now looking as though he's on his way to retaining his title. Lopez, a big favourite in Los Angeles. Also a big Hispanic population in LA. They're firmly behind the champion Napoles. Picking Lopez off with that left jab. And in all honesty, the further this fight has gone, the more one-sided it's become. Oh, good hand speed again from Napoles. That was a real smart combination, left-right. Thudded into the jaw of the challenger. Now looking to mix it up with the hook. Lopez so game, doesn't like to take a backward step, but is being forced to do so by this relentless jab of Napoles. Napoles tonight in his 64th professional fight. And a brilliant amateur career. And he's carrying that out through the pro ranks. Lopez gamely trying to go to the body, trying to get Napoles to drop his guard. Such good footwork as well from the champion. Good left hand. Lopez felt that one. Just for a moment he looked as though he was stung by that left hook. Sugar Ray Robertson, incidentally a fascinated observer, I'm sure, at ringside. Good left hand from Lopez. Still in there and still dangerous. And good body shots as well, came off the ropes well. Great right hand from Napoles. Terrific right hand. That was one that did the damage. Lopez has been stunned by it. Bravely, he's getting back to his feet. He's getting the standing 8 count. Referee Larry Rosadilla says he's fit to go on, but I think the bell probably saved him. And it continued to be Naples completely in control, gamely coming forward Ernie Lopez, but now the action is picked up in the 15th and final round. Naples getting $100,000 tonight in defence of this title. Many people comparing him now with Sugar Ray Robinson. Ray Robinson, in many people's eyes, the finest pound-for-pound fighter who'd ever stepped into a ring. Naples, though, if not quite in the same bracket as Ray Robinson, certainly a very, very fine fighter in his own right. And he's making a good fighter in Ernie Indian Red Lopez look distinctly ordinary. Naples has been a pro for 11 years. And his first 18 fights in Havana. Now, though, a superstar in his own right in the United States. Good left hand from Lopez. Lopez so brave. He's been down twice. He was down in the opening period, down again in the 9th. But he's still going in there, throwing leather, looking to unload bombs in the final period. Naples going to the body now. Mantequilla, the man with the smooth skills.
No cae definitivamente, aunque ha sufrido 2 caídas en el transcurso de la pelea. Una en el primer round, la otra...
Oh, good straight right from Lopez. And he really caught Naples there. Naples comes blazing back. And it was a right hand which put him down. Well, what about that? Naples took a terrific right hand from Lopez, but he came storming back. And he really has, I think, got nothing left now. Ernie Lopez is in big trouble in there. He's fighting in slow motion. He's on rubbery legs. Naples. Oh, he's caught him again. Another big left hand, but the referee's having a very close look in there. Naples looking to take him out, looking to end this. And he has done.
Naples would go on to win another 11 world title fights, making him unquestionably one of the all-time greats.
One of the very interested ringside spectators was the great Sugar Ray Robinson. And probably the best compliment that was ever paid to Jose Naples was by the fight fans that attended that night, who started comparing the great Sugar Ray Robinson with Naples. That's just how good Jose Naples was.